it was Battlefield and Fountain Dreams on Toxic Shock side. So Sheik versus Fox. We'll see how it goes. SFAT has a lot of experience in this matchup because of Shroomed. And typically he even does well against Mewtwo King's Sheik nowadays. So
he does. And he has a winning record against Shroomed, extremely so. However, fell to him, didn't he, at a couple weekends ago.
Shroom has a habit of doing really well at the majors and nationals, and not as well locally. It doesn't seem to. It doesn't really honestly take the locals as seriously, which a lot of people criticize him for. But SFAT there takes out clean first stock. I love the awareness by Toxic Sock to know that he was aerial when he got hit by that shine and was able to pull out a forward tilt immediately. When you're aerial and get hit by a shine, you will hit the ground, your hit stun will go away, and you can do other things like grab, forward tilt, things like that.
So Toxic Sock there a second ago, looking for the shield grab. I think we just saw it again, and I'm hoping that he'll learn he can't.
Well, except in a situation like that where you saw an early nair, right?
Okay.
I think it's got to be a reactive thing, right?
Right.
Being able to really understand and keep all your defensive options without, just defaulting to one is a very, very high-level, hard skill to build in with muscle memory.
Sure. And I think speaking of muscle memory, if you're used to playing people who frequently miss their L cancels,
the shield grab is the best thing in the game. It's broken. Actually, it should be the first advanced technique you learn. Shield grabbing, I can press A while I'm in shield.
I think it was my first.
Yeah.
I remember being told by Sam, if you remember
And that will literally win you so many games against the lowest of levels, right? Like,
so true.
It immediately separates the men from the boys. Or the woman from the girls. Okay, back here right off the top, and we have Toxic Sock off stage. Unlikely to make it back. SFAT off to a good start. But kind of like Nax, actually like a lot of things I see from Toxic Shock.
Opts for the air dodge onto the stage, trying to just minimize his chances of getting shine spiked. Let's just get farther inward so I don't get shined.
Sure.
So I can get one stock off this guy.
Always hard to take a stock off a player like SFAT. Always knows what to watch out for, and always knows the kind of space he needs to control. We saw there was a top platform and bottom platform situation, and he just was able to sneak in that up tilt to stop Toxic Sock in his tracks. They're going back to Dreamland. Toxic Sock didn't like what he saw and wants to be able to prove that he can take a stock on the stage.
What I'm seeing that SFAT is doing, he's going out there, not with a shine, but just to influence how Toxic Sock is choosing to recover, by then covering the ledge, making it look like he's going to go for something like a shine, but then just grabbing the ledge anyway.
Sheik has a lot of advanced options to make a recovery better. But overall, pretty poor recovery character, one of the worst of the top tiers, and can be exploited very, very hard by a player like SFAT.
And a character like Fox.
For sure.
Peach, for example, can't punish that nearly as hard.
No, for sure.
And that's one issue she has.
Okay, able to get the grab. Oh, it opts for a shine instead.
All right, that time Toxic Sock is able to get the ledge, get a little bit of safety. Now he's back on. Power shield to the jab, but SFAT just up smashes anyway. Gonna take that second stock. We're still at 45%, and the 4 stock there's a clean path to it.
Yeah, for sure. He's able to keep all the momentum. Down smashes are hitting at least.
Yeah, that's good. Now I want to see Toxic Sock go for a raw grab. Just there he forward tilted, and if he had grabbed, he may have been able to call SFAT off guard.
It's important as Sheik to grab, right? Because a lot of your moves get crouch canceled, get shield grabbed, like the dash attack. The grab keeps them honest.
Got to keep him honest. That's a big Mango principle too.
Yeah. Even when it's a risk, even when it's a risk reward not in your favor, it's important to show the option to remind them, hey, I can do this. Oh man, good damage. Drill shine, so clean.
Yeah.
And even the laser.
SFAT looking like he has no problem getting up early in the morning. But he is a morning person. His tech is on point.
Drill shine across the stage. It continues it. Almost a KO percent.
Ends it just a little too early. All right, Toxic Sock, come on. He gets the wave. Oh, no,
it was a cornered.
Yeah,
tried to put the forward tilt out.
Got
beaten clean by a back air. Unable to take a stock, but still showed some things. Again, we might see this guy do a good loser's run because he just happened to run into SFAT early.
How much do you love that jersey, that new CLG pink?
Yeah, the pink is nice.
I hadn't seen that before.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of hanging out with some of the CLG Red girls. They're the professional Counter-Strike team, the women's Counter-Strike team. They have the red jerseys, and it looks like, you know, the traditional one is like the blue and black.
Yeah.
These pink ones, the new ones, I really like them.
I like it too.
It's good. It's got a little flair to it.
Yeah, you guys stand out a little bit. Esports is very like dark and like we're esports, man.
Yeah.
And it's nice to
we're
see
serious.
Like the pop of pink is cool. Yeah. We have players like Toxic Sock and Squiggles.
Squiggles?
What was his name?
Schmeckles.
Schmeckles, thank you. Schmeckles. Okay.
My boy Schmeckles.
All right, great.
I will never forget that.
All right, so you ready to take a trip down memory lane?
One of my favorite, if not my favorite player of all time.
Yeah?
Liquid's Ken. Ken is at this tournament. I am so excited.
Yeah.
And he's against Big Red. Great tag, Big Red.
Ken versus Big Red. Yeah, I like that.
A lot of red on screen.
That's true.
This match, I'm assuming. Unless Big Red picks another color other than red, despite his tag, which I wouldn't approve of.
Yeah.
Marth versus Sheik to start out. Back in the day,